Hey guys, first off, I'm getting over being the sickest I've been in so long, so my voice probably sounds off. My ears are all blocked, I can't really hear good, but I wanted to do my favorites video. Now I already filmed this, and it was like in 2 parts because I had an interruption in the middle of it, and when I went to edit I accidentally deleted the first part of it, so this is probably gonna jump into I'm gonna do my favorites, and then the part that I didn't delete was my fails, which is only one thing. So if I tried to do my makeup the same, but like it's gonna skip over to that like halfway, almost to the end of the video. So for my favorites, and I feel like I'm forgetting something that I had in here when I filmed it the first time, but I can't remember what it was. So the first thing are these little fish brushes. I've been loving these so much. I know I already mentioned them in a couple of videos, but I just love them for highlighting. Like I used them today and I freaking just love the way that they highlight. See, I knew this was going to be a bad idea because my throat's going to start aggravating me. They come in so many different colors, like this is a glittery one, and then this one's just pink and blue and purple. But you can get them on the Wish app, on eBay. This one was from beautybigbang.com, and this one was from the Wish app, but they have so many different colors and everything, so those are super cute. And they work really well. They're nice and soft, and I just love them. Next thing is the NARS Liquid Blush and Orgasm, and I just read a thing about how NARS isn't going to be cruelty-free anymore because they're selling in China, and I don't get why companies do that. Like, you're already a giant company. Do you really need their business that much that you have to, like, test on animals? But, it doesn't make any sense because they released a statement saying, like, they don't support it, but they have to go by the rules of the countries that they're sold in or something, so don't sell there. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Obviously avoid it. They were cruelty free before, so why? I don't want to go off on a tangent, but anyway, I really love this blush. I mentioned it in the haul video, I think, that I did about it, that it's so much more pigmented than the powder blush. All NARS powder blushes are really nice, but they're definitely like, you have to build them up a lot. Like, every one I've tried, I have a couple of their palettes, and every one I've ever tried is just like, have to layer it and layer it and layer it. And this one, it just has a little pump bottle, and you need like the tiniest amount, so this is gonna last forever. You just have to make sure that you shake it because it tends to separate. Alright, the next thing, this is like a rediscovered favorite, because I have an issue where, like, I'll use a palette constantly and then it gets like falls behind some of my other palettes and I forget about it. This is the Narcissus palette from, I think it was last year. This is what I used for my makeup today, and I love these shadows. It's a very like neutral palette, dark and smoky. So I used this color on my lid. I used this one in the crease and then this one in the outer corner. That is what I used today, and my eyes are like watering now. My voice is annoying me, so I'm sorry if it's annoying you guys, but I had to get this filmed because it's gonna go up way later than I wanted it to begin with. Yeah, like, Aiden was sick for a week, and I took him to the doctor. She said it had to be allergies because it was, his lungs were clear, his throat wasn't red, it was all like in his throat. So she put him on Zyrtec, and that helped. Like, the next day he was 100% better, and then I started getting sick, and it was like, this is the 5th day now, or 6th day. I don't know, but the first few days were like massive sore throat, post-nasal drip, but like no snot coming out, sorry if that's TMI, and then the next night I was throwing up, and then the last few days has been like massive coughing fits. And I finally found a cough syrup that has kind of calmed that down. But oh my god, I haven't been that sick in so long. It's been like, it's kicking my ass. So this one, actually from my shop, it's one of my new highlighters, and it's called Lit. So what I have on today, I absolutely love this one. It's probably my favorite that I've made so far. It is, I wanted to do a dupe for the new Becca Light Chaser highlighters, and this is specifically the one in Opal Flashes Jade. Because it kept, every time I wanted to buy that one and it was sold out, and I was like, I bet I can make that color myself. So it is a kind of like a pinky peach. It's so pigmented, and then it flashes like a turquoisey teal color. And that's a heavy swatch of it, but as you can see it on my cheekbones, it's like crazy glowy. So that is that one. It's been a pretty good seller so far. It's so pretty. It's such a pretty color. And then this last thing that I have that's not really beauty related, this is something I bought for Aiden. It's called a boogie board. So it's basically like a little thing that you write on. And it comes with a bunch of flashcard type things that you can have the kids trace letters and learn to write and everything. And it's got a little pen that's connected here. I got this at Staples. I went in there for envelopes or something and we ended up walking out with this thing. But this one writes in rainbow. Hopefully you can see the colors changing. And then all you do to erase it is hit the little button. Super cool. This one came with a bunch of little different drawing tools. So, I mean, that one doesn't work too good, but it's different stuff to play with. He loves this thing so far. They had ones that were more like adult, that just write in one color and they're all black. But this one was marketed to kids because on the package it had like a kid stepping on it and it said how durable it is and everything. So I figured I'd be safer with this one. But it's just super cute, really helpful to teach like writing and stuff because that's what he's learning now. But yeah, so now the part of the video that didn't get deleted when I was editing is my fail, but I think the beginning of it got deleted, so I just wanted to talk about it first before it goes into the other part that I already recorded. The Splat color remover. If you can't tell, I recently colored my hair purple. I have to redo it again because it didn't come out the way I wanted it to. I used Arctic Fox Violet Dreams and Girls Night. It was a dark purple and a light purple to get this color. So I had some colors in my hair before that I wanted to kind of get out as much as I could before I bleached it to just start new. And I hadn't tried the Splat color remover. I don't really like color removers to begin with, but I figured I'd give it a shot. It does smell good. Like, it doesn't have a harsh chemical smell or anything to it. But I left it on for an hour, just like it says to. It says no more than an hour. And it just, my hair looked exactly the same as before, but it felt disgusting. Like, ridiculously gross. It felt like weighed down and super, super dry. Luckily it wasn't actually damaged because I washed it 2 or 3 times and it finally went back to feeling normal. But I hate color removers so much. Just, I don't remember what part of the other video is still not deleted, but as somebody who has been coloring their hair since they were like 15, 16 years old, I don't think color remover is a necessity. Like, it's not something you need to use. It's a waste of time, in my opinion, because it didn't do jack for my hair. They have never really worked for my hair. But yeah, I'm gonna put in the other part of the video that I've already filmed that I didn't delete yet. Like, if you have thin hair, maybe it'll work better. I just know what works on my hair, and I've never had good experience with color remover. I need to learn to just stick with what I know because this crap never works for me. And it makes my hair feel gross, and I get aggravated. But, really, it made my hair feel like 10 times worse than after I bleach it. Like, I bleach my entire head and my hair still feels like how it normally feels. Luckily, after washing it a few times, this grossness came out of my hair, but Yeah, I just don't recommend it. It doesn't work for me. It might work for you, but like, I've heard that the Joico one works really well. So if I ever decide to use a color remover again, I might go for that one. I think I'm gonna try Joico Dye next time, because my friend Cassie, who does hair, was telling me that that one like takes forever to fade, so I'm super excited to try that one. But yeah, now I'm gonna shut up because that is the extent of my video for this month, my favorites video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will talk to you next time.